Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video, I'm going to go through every LEGO idea set that's currently approved and on their way to market. At the moment, there are 11 sets that are underway. 2 of these are actually going to be promo sets, one of which will hopefully make it this year. The other will be some point in 2024. There's some really cool sets designs in this, the first of which we already know about. So let's look at all these and I'll tell you which ones I'm really looking forward to. So first up, we have the Viking Village set. Now this one is going to be coming out on October the 1st. So this is the next of the idea sets coming. This was leaked a few days ago, but now it's officially been confirmed by LEGO and we do get all official pricing. I think this one looks absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited for this. This one is going to be coming out on October the 1st and will be retailing for $130, £125 or 140 euros. I think this is an excellent price point. I think that's absolutely outstanding. It's nice seeing some of these LEGO idea sets at much cheaper prices. It makes it a bit more accessible for everyone. But I think they're going on to a real winner with it. Real winner with this one. I believe in the US, this might be exclusive to Target stores, obviously with LEGO stores as well. But in the US, I think it's going to be exclusive to Target. I think in the UK and Europe, it's just going to be the LEGO stores for the time being. But I think this looks absolutely just fantastic. I love the use of colours on this. I love the blacksmith. You've got the longhouse, the watchtower. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. I love it. The fact that it's based on these like water tiles. I think this is a really good effect. The more I look at it, the more I'm falling in love with it. I just think it's such a good set. It's definitely going to go very well with the medieval blacksmith. I think it'll look really good next to that. I think. I just adore it. I think it's so good. I just think it's brilliant. I think LEGO really nailed this one. I love these shields. They look really nicely printed. I hope they're printed. I'm not sure if they're going to be stickers, but I really hope they're printed because they look just fantastic. The longhouse looks really good. I think the minifigs. I love the forge. It's the trees with the little snow-capped trees. I do like that little details there. Just fantastic set. Here we have all the 4 minifigures gathered around the fire, cooking food. Really good. The minifigures just absolutely ace. They really are fantastic. We have like a little secret cabin down behind it by the looks of it. And here we get a good look at the minifigures. They look absolutely fantastic. The printing on them is just amazing. Really good. Does look like the shields are going to be printed, which is really good. That's really good to see that. I think it's just brilliant set. I love it. That lift, all the sections lift off so you can see inside to reveal interiors. Just amazing, really good. What's really cool, which I wasn't expecting, it looks like these 4 bits are like modulars, so you can possibly break them apart and have a bit of customization maybe with how you like to display them, or I don't know, you can have a lot of fun with it. I think it looks like it's going to be a set. It looks to be great fun to play with. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. I think LEGO, I think it's just really good set. So yeah, good piece count, 2,103 pieces, so that's really good. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, super excited for this one personally. Next up, we have the first of the idea set. That's going to be a gift with purchase promo at some point. It is rumoured to be coming out in November, but that's not confirmed yet, so I take that with a little grain of salt. But as a freebie promo, I hope this looks really good. So it's a tribute to Galilei. I think it's a really sweet looking promo. Comes with obviously the minifigure looks good. So I'm not sure what is. No real information on this one of what kind of buy-in will be required, but it is going to be a promo. I don't think this is not the final design, so this is obviously the concept. So it'd be interesting to see what LEGO do with this and if they may improve it. I don't know, but that's a really quite exciting promo. I look forward to getting this one at some point. But yeah, so hopefully it comes in November, so it's certainly one to look forward to. Next up, we have the Orient Express, a legendary train. I am a bit of a train nerd, so I love trains. I'm super excited for this one. I'm not sure when this is coming. I believe this might well make it out in 2023. I think it's one of the next ones maybe to come out after the Viking Village, but I think it looks really great. It'll be interesting to see what LEGO do with it, if they do make any changes to it. But I think as it is, I think it looks perfect. I don't think LEGO really need to change anything. I'm super intrigued to see if it's possible to possibly have some sort of motorized function to this. That would be absolutely fantastic. I would personally love that. to see the wheels going around. It'd be absolutely amazing if that's possible, but I'm not really expecting that to happen. But you can hope. I think the concept is, I say, it's perfect. Lego don't really need to change anything at all. I think it'd be nice if it came with maybe an extra carriage. That might be nice, but that would obviously then bump up the price. Hopefully, it'll come with the train track at the very, at the very least. I think it looks absolutely ingenious. I think the Lego designer has done such a good job with this. It's a very intriguing design. Looks absolutely fantastic. Really does. I just love the wheels. I think it's a very beautiful train. Very beautiful train. From every angle, it looks great. The color scheme is just perfect. Yeah, it looks really good. I love the carriage. It looks just the color scheme is just perfect. Everything about it is class. That's what it's used. It's like the top will lift off. Maybe the interior might be a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe Lego can maybe improve that a little bit. I don't quite know how. As it is, it really works. Looks nice and cozy inside. I think this is going to be really good. Really looking forward to this one when it comes out. Next up, we have the Polaroid camera. I think this is quite cool. I'm not sure if it's one I'd personally want to buy on day one. It's one of those I wouldn't mind getting at some point, but I'm super intrigued with this. I do remember the old Polaroid cameras. I think my parents did have one of these with the instant film. I remember these cartridges used to be very expensive. So these are very much a product of the 70s and 80s. Very cool. The design of this is very accurate, very similar to the actual camera itself. There's kind of quite a degree of functionality to it, so I think I like the idea of that. So there's quite a lot of functionality to it, which is good. Hopefully, this design, I don't think Lego need, again, like the Orient Express, I don't think it's one Lego really need to change too much. It'd be interesting to see what price point this one will come at. I'd expect it to be maybe under £100, under $100. Hopefully the stickers will stay the same. I remember these cameras so well. This is pretty much a perfect one-to-one recreation of it. I mean, the designer's done a really good job with this. It's got hopefully quite a little degree of functionality to it. I think like the globe, I think it's one of those sort of set. I do like sometimes when you get these real-world objects made into Lego form. It's something different, but I don't know if it's something I'd want to rush out and buy on day one. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what this looks at, what the final design of this one looks like. I say hopefully Lego don't change too much of it. But again, I think this one could possibly make it into 2023. This one, if it does, will probably be the last of the idea sets for this year, but that's to be seen. But yeah, I look forward to see what the final design of this will look like. Again, like the Orient Express, I really don't think Lego need to change too much. It's pretty perfect as it is. Yeah, so interesting. Next up, we have one of the idea set that's probably going to come out in 2024, and it is the Your Family Tree. I'm not sure about this one. I do like the idea of the family tree, and I think the idea is basically you have these like photo boxes that you can hang on a tree as maybe as your family grows, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I think again, it'll be interesting to see what the final design of this one looks like. I assume with these little like window pieces, you can have little pictures of your own family. I don't quite know why I'd want a family tree of Lego minifigures. I don't quite see that, but I imagine that's the idea that I take away from it. I don't know. That's not. It's an interesting design. Again, I think this would be interesting. I'm intrigued to see what Lego actually do with this when the final design comes out. I'm not sure how much fun it would be personally to build with all these tree elements. It doesn't really excite me all that much, but I say most of the idea sets I get at some point. But I think this one, I'm on the fence about it. I must admit, I do quite look at other minifigures. I think that's quite nice. It's intriguing. It's different, but as it stands at the moment, I'm not sure. It's probably one of the least excited of the idea sets for me at the moment. But that may change when the final design comes up. But yeah, I like the use of the family pets. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Lego actually do with this. Yeah, not sure. Now, one of the sets that I'm really looking forward to, and I cannot wait for, is the Dragon's Keep Journey's End, which is a Dungeons and Dragons based set. I think this is absolutely outstanding. Again, like the Orient Express, I really hope Lego don't touch this. As it is, I think it's absolutely perfect. I can see Lego maybe sort of downscaling it a little bit. Maybe I think if it was made in this scale, it might be expensive. But then I don't mind that. A chance I'd rather Lego go big or go home. In this case, I think I wouldn't mind this one being over £200 if it is. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think the design of this has just nailed it. It really is absolutely super intriguing. I love these monsters. I'm not a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan, but I am familiar with it. Certainly the Baldur's Gate games. But I think this is absolutely. I love this. Eye of the Beholder monster down here. The minifigures are going to be awesome. Hopefully they all make it. That'd be have to wait and see on that front. I think as it stands, I think there's 6 minifigures that are proposed, and obviously representing all the classes like warriors, mages, clerics, those sort of things. But from every angle, I think it's absolutely ace. It really is. I love this it's like in. If it's in, I think this is based supposed to be. Oh, it's intriguing. It'd be interesting to see what Lego actually do with it. I love this dragon. Maybe Lego can maybe do something on this. Maybe that's the only thing. Maybe this maybe has a little bit of room for maybe a little bit of improvement. But as it stands, it looks great. But I can see maybe the dragon being scaled back ever so slightly. I think it is. If it was at full scale as a concept design, I think it might well end up being very expensive. But I think these minifigures look absolutely fantastic. These all are essential. These all have to make it for me. I think I say of all the classes, I think they look absolutely fantastic. I think Lego might be able to even improve these for some of some of the printing. I think that could be something that's possible. Certainly on the armor, maybe. But on as a set, as a concept, I am in love with this set so much. Hopefully, it won't have to wait too much. Hopefully, we won't have to wait too long in 2024 to get hold of this one. It's easily one of my most anticipated ones of 2024. I love this set. It really is just fantastic. Brilliant concept. Hopefully, Lego won't make too many changes to it, personally. Next up, we have the red telephone box. Anyone in the UK will instantly recognise this. Nowadays, you don't see too many of these about now. A lot of these phone boxes have now disappeared, sadly. There's still a few about. I think there might be one in my village, but yeah, a lot of people actually buy these up and keep them. I've seen so many people who have these in their gardens. They really are iconic part of the British landscape. You still get these red post boxes. These are still familiar sight. But I think this is a great design. Another one, Lego don't really need to change too much, really. I think it's perfect as it is. I think this one might be one of those that would be quite wallet friendly. Hopefully this sort of thing would be sub sort of £70, sub $80. I think it's great. It really is. I think it's a perfect design. It's quite simple, but very accurate to what these post boxes used to look like. The colour is perfect. I love the post boxes. It's really cool. The old style rotary phone inside. I still remember these myself. Not the rotary phones, but when I was young, we did have they were more modern with the coin operated phones. But I do remember these like dialing codes on the walls, and I don't these keep calm and carry on weren't there from what I remember. But I do remember the old phone books. If anyone remembers those, it's sadly really it's sad things. These phone boxes in general don't really get anymore since mobile phones have come about. Not really needed much, but they used to be on every corner. But now they sadly have all but disappeared. But I think this design is really excellent. It's quite a simple design, but really effective. Yeah, I think it's one. I really hope Lego don't change too much. I'll be really intrigued to see this one when it comes out. Hopefully this will be one of 2024's releases. But yeah, really looking forward to this one personally. Next up, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, another set I am super excited for. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favourite Christmas films, or Halloween film, I suppose you could probably argue, but I mean, it's definitely more of a Christmas film. This set looks absolutely amazing. Again, I love this design. I think a few of these Nightmare Before Christmas sets have been proposed, so it's finally glad to see one of these finally make it in. That's going into full production. I think the design of this is really excellent. I'm super intrigued to see what Lego do with this. I can see this one undergo quite a few changes. I expect, but as it is, the concept's really effective. It certainly pays perfect homage to the film. Now, I have to admit, when I first saw the film, when it first released, I didn't really like it. I remember my parents buying it for me on VHS. I remember the first time I saw it, it didn't really click with me. But the more I saw it, it grew on me, and now it's one of my most favourite, say, Christmas films of all time. The soundtrack is just fantastic, it really is, and now it's one of my required films to watch at Christmas. I think the minifigures in this look really good. I think the design is really great. This Jack Skellington figure and Sally. These minifigures have been seen before. Disney had these in the minifigure collections a couple of years back. I do actually have these two. So it'd be interesting to see if Lego do make some slightly different designs for the file, of these two minifigures. Chances are they probably will. I don't know how these minifigures will make it, but personally they're all essential really. But I can see the little the children ones possibly not making it. I don't know. I hope they all do, but I think the inside of it, I think Lego could make. I think this is something maybe Lego could improve upon. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what Lego do with this. I'm not sure what kind of price point this will eventually make it at. If Lego are clever, I can see this one being a good Halloween set for next year. I don't see why Lego would necessarily. I mean, I'd like it as soon as possible, but it'd be a great Halloween build for me personally. It's certainly something to look forward to. Yeah, really, really good. Super intrigued to see what they're going to do with this. But I hope the Father Christmas Jack Skellington makes it. I mean, this looks great. I mean, this has to make it. Even costume. I don't know if they'll do two Jack Skellingtons in the model, or they'll just do have him in his Santa outfit. But I think I hope the coffin sleigh will make it. This is super exciting. It really is. I'm super intrigued to see what Lego do with this. But the concept is really good. I can't wait for this. But yeah, it might be a long while for this one. But yeah, I hope this one will be a Halloween set for me. I think it's really, really good. Next up, we have the Jaws set. I think this one may make it, but I don't know if this one will be out in 2024. It's only recently been approved. I can either possibly see this one sliding into 2025. But it'll be interesting. I think this looks really good. I'm super intrigued to see what Lego actually do with this with the final design. As it is, I think it looks really good. The boat, I think there's certainly a lot of room for Lego to improve upon this one. Certainly with the shark, if I'm perfectly honest, but it still looks really good. But I'm not sure if the shark will be this big in comparison to the boat. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what Lego do with this. I think it looks, as it is, I think it looks really good. It's pretty much a perfect recreation of the boat. Really, really classic. I love the Jaws film, so I'm really excited for this one. Yeah, I think the shark. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to be critical because I can't design and build these things myself. But this one might have a little bit of room for improvement. It'd be it really is interesting to see what Lego actually do with this set. I'm not sure if it would be quite onto this scale. Maybe I'd rather personally have a bigger boat and a smaller shark personally. But the minifigures, I think you could certainly do quite a lot on the printing side, but you get a general idea. All three of these have to make it to the final design for me. It wouldn't really work without all three of these. It looks quite cool, but yeah, I think Lego could do a bit more on the interior side maybe. I'm not sure, but it looks. Say it is. I mean, it is what it is. But as it is, I think there's quite a lot of room for improvement on this. So it'll be interesting to see what Lego actually do with this. Whether this sort of diorama makes it into the final set as well, I don't know. But yeah, this one could be quite a way off. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Here we have another of the gift for purchase promo idea sets that's going to be coming out at some point in 2024 or possibly 2025. It's not sure yet, but it's only recently just been approved. Only in July was this given the sort of go ahead. But I think I quite like this as an idea, as a promo. It's very sweet, very much. It's called, I think it's entitled Reading, Reading, Reading. Obviously inspired by reading. But I like the use of this bookshelf, the globe. I think this will be a great gift for purchase next year. Certainly one I'd like to get. But hopefully the minifigure will make it. Obviously, I'm not sure if this will be the final design, but I do like this look of these book effects, really effective. Hopefully the globe, little mini globe on top will be in the final design. But yeah, this one is one to look out for. But again, this is going to be a long way off. Late 2024 will be my guess. Maybe again as a tribute to Galilei will be maybe this November. This one might well make it, next year, next November perhaps. But again, that's only my sort of opinion at the moment. Who knows? But yeah, certainly one to look forward to as a promo at some point in 2024. And finally, we have the set called Simply a Cat for Your Home. I think this is a really, really sweet looking set. I love cats. My wife doesn't. This one has recently only just been approved, so again, this one might make it into 2024. It might push into 2025. If not, it will be like this. It will come out late in 2024 if it does. I think it's a really quite sweet little cat. It's obviously based on, I think, a Siamese or maybe a Burman. I believe that's what this is based on. Uh, there's not really much to say on this one, really. I don't know how it's Lego are going to change on this one. It does look really effective. I say I love cats, so I quite like this. So it's certainly one I'd like to buy. I'm certainly intrigued to see what the final design of this one will look like. I think it's very accurate. It's very clever. I think the use of colours is very good. I do like a little bowl of milk and fish. I think it's really sweet. I think it's really good actually. It might be one of these idea sets that won't be hugely expensive. I wouldn't have expected. So again, this might be a nice wallet-friendly set. I can't quite get a sense of scale at this, how big or how small it is. So I can't quite tell, but I like it. Certainly one that I'll be looking forward to seeing when it comes, when the final designs unveiled for this one. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's not much more to say on this one. It's a cat. So that is it. That is all 11 of the Lego idea sets that are currently in production. I personally can't wait for the Viking Village. That's not far off now. Literally, what, a month or so to wait for that one. The Dragon's Keep Journey's End. I can't wait for that. What else have we got? The Red Telephone Box. Nightmare Before Christmas. What else have we got here? Oh, the Orient Express, of course. Those are probably of all of those, my most wanted. So yeah, the others have to wait and see. Say all these designs, obviously the Viking Village, we know what that's going to look like, but the rest of them have to wait and see what the final designs look like. So hopefully some of them won't change too much, but looks like 2024 there's going to be some really, really good sets to look forward to in the ideas range. So that's some really good things to look forward to. But let me know in the comments any of these sets that you going to be personally looking forward to. Any of these you're not so keen on. Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.